Greetings, my people. It is Friday, January 20th, and I am still hanging out up here at Dsec-9 and the Mountains of Madness. And I've been kind of doing a little bit of an experiment out here, and I've been hoping to get it to work. But I haven't really seen the fruits of my labor yet, so I didn't quite want to tell y'all what I was up to. But at the same time, I was like, we'll just go out and I'll make a video and I'll explain why Uncle Joker is up here taking time to rookie mine on these areas. You're probably thinking, like, dear God, why would you be rookie mining up there, right? That makes no sense. Actually, my theory is that this may be one of the better, if not best, places in the game for beginner mining, and I hope to test that out. Now, it is indoor mining, right? So that the claims are fewer and far between compared to on the planet surface in areas. But this is the only place in the game without taxed indoor mining, okay? So you can come up here and you can cycle a lot of, oh, sorry, hitting the wrong button. You can cycle a lot of peds on these maps for mining without having to pay a tax for it. Unlike if you go to FOMA or Arcadia Moon or Underground, for example, you'll pay like 5% tax. So you can come out here and just keep dropping. Just drop quick, get a whole cycle going, and you have a chance at hitting some higher level, kind of bigger claims than you would if you were mining on the planet. But now you're not going to pay tax on it like you would there. And if you see where I'm currently at, I'm avoiding all these creatures, right? There's no creatures around me. I'm just free mining, and it's kind of working out so far. This is the second or third 20 ped run I've done with the Rookie Terra Master, and the first one was a profit, and the second one was almost a break even. So I was filming myself a little bit this morning doing this before work, and then I was like, all right, I uh, I ended up home early because we're going to a convention the day my wife and I. So I was like, cool, I'll go on there and I'll maybe film it this time since I can now talk and discuss what I'm doing. I don't want to like wake her up in the morning, you know? So basically, I went out with 20 peds again this time, and we have 15 left just about. And I believe I'd found like almost 3 peds worth of claims before I logged off. So 1.3, 2.6. So we're about half return, which isn't great. That's about what a normal run could be when it's going bad. But it can still turn around pretty quickly here. Like I hit a medium oil the other day doing rookies up here, and you're dropping 5 pec for a rookie probe on oil, or I mean for end matter, and then you hit an oil claim that's a medium that's worth like 10 peds. That's like a 200. That's a 200%, or I mean a times 200 or whatever. That's not bad. I'll take it. So I can't complain there. It's been pretty good. But the reason why I'm up here doing this too is because there's actually markup to be found at this for rookie mining, right? It's crazy. You wouldn't think, right? And it's going to be a slow little build up, but and here's my theory, y'all. This, okay, don't let this go too far. Y'all keep this with us, right? Don't spread it around just in case this is true. And maybe it ruins the old economy on this, but if you look here, we're mining on the Toulon server. You can see Toulon globals. We're connected to Toulon since we're on DSEC, and we're getting Toulon resources like Fyru Stone or Sham and that kind of stuff. So it got me thinking, can I get Core shards? And if I do, would it be a bigger claim? Can we get like a medium-sized claim of something that has 1,000%? That's the goal right now, y'all, is to kind of see if that's a possibility, because that's a real game changer for a beginner miner. You think about it, you're going to hit yourself a large claim with a high markup on it, and that's cool. But you're not paying tax for it, and you can avoid the creatures pretty easy. So that's what we're coming out here to experiment on. And yeah, I'm definitely not hitting anything right now. It wasn't a good time to come and record this for y'all, that's for sure. Good lordy, at least I was getting claims this morning. But they are greedy right now. So here's the other part of this, okay? You can come up here as a miner in this open space, and you mine around, and you're free to do your thing. You're trying to do some rookies, and you're hoping to get some Navicord shards while you're mining. But here's the other thing too, y'all. Like I said, we're on Toulon, okay? So if any of you know anything about fruit and stone scavenging, it's that Toulon is able to have Mamnoon and Navakor shards on their planet instead of just the stones and the fruit. So you could actually, if you're on Toulon, have a small chance at locating something on the floor with also a really high value that's used on the planet. So on Toulon though, however, when you find stacks of things, they're generally really small, like 20, maybe at the most fruit, that kind of stuff. Whereas some planets like Arcadia, they're really big. You can get several hundred fruit and stones on Arcadia in a find. I don't know why they're different, but then I started thinking about it. Well, on Toulon, they have it set where you can get the Nauracor shards and the Mamnoon and stuff. They don't want you getting like 300 or 400 freaking Nauracor shards and a little find on the floor or Mamnoon or whatever. That's crazy. They don't want that on the planet, right? I understand. But when you're up here at Dsec, and if while I'm recording here, I can find me a spawn on the floor, I'll show y'all what I mean by it. But Dsec and Mountains of Madness, since it's indoor mining, has larger finds of fruit and stone. Every other place I've ever been that's indoor mining, like Foma, or Arcadia Moon, or Arcadia Underground, or Hell, when you find fruit, dung, or stones, it's just like the mining. The finds are bigger in that area. You might not get as many, but they're bigger. So I got to thinking again. All right, I'm out here on the Toulon server and I'm indoor mining. Does that mean I could find Nawakor shards or Mamnoon on the ground while I'm out here mining for it? And I kind of wasn't sure, if this is going to work or even, not to sound like a jerk, but if it did, do I really want to tell everybody? But then I was like, okay. Oh, golly. Sure took us a while to find that claim. Golly. Only a tiny, but we hit something. We'll keep it moving. This may not be the best mining run yet, but see, that proves right there that we are indoor mining for claims from Toulon resources. So there's always the small chance that we could potentially get Nawakor shards, just like we got that Gali right there. In my in my opinion and theories anyway. Don't get me wrong, Virtual Sense team is pretty damn smart. They probably already figured this out and made it so it couldn't work. And I kind of somewhat thought about asking if anybody knew if it was possible or whatever, but then I was like, wait, if I ask and I mention what I'm doing, of course they would fix it and turn it off or do something before I get a chance to discover if this is possible. Because this is kind of one of the coolest little mining theories I've ever had. Can you come out here as a beginner miner with rookie probes, dig up some stuff worth a darn on the floor, while you dig up some resources in the ground that are worth something? And look at me just avoiding all the creatures. And I'm able to keep dropping my probes. I don't know if we want to head around the lake or head up north around the lake. Let's go this way. I went to the north top end last time. Or we could go over to the Mountains of Madness. Let's do that. We'll pop our ass over to the mountains. Because you can do the same over there. There's just also a lot of creatures. And you have to find the certain spots to kind of mine over there to get away from them too. But, I've been really enjoying myself at the Mountains of Madness anyway. It's fun over there. I like the creatures. They don't have a codex yet, which is kind of a bummer. But the items that I have got from the Shagul, which has only been the generic view so far, has actually added up to a lot of markup. I mean, it's not like he's dropping me trash, like little L guns that, I'm just gonna throw away. Freaking two generic fuses at 300% each. That's fucking markup, y'all, for a new level player over here that you maybe wouldn't be able to stack up as easy somewhere else. Because if you think about it, that's 5 ped for a generic fuse, and they're 300%. How long would it take you to stack up some kind of components or little things that are worth like 150% to get that kind of value back or something, you know? It's pretty cool. So, yeah. I thought we would mine our way over to here, and maybe I would get to show y'all a little bit of what I'm talking about tonight. A very poor Listerium stone. We'll dig that one out real quick. And to me, I think that's another cool thing here is the law of averages will probably pay out. I'll probably still end up with like my 90 something percent return in the end from mining out here doing the rookies just like I would anywhere else in theory. So I could go rookie mine on a planet surface for these Nawa core shards on Toulon, and I'd have a lot more creatures kind of bugging me. I'd be dealing with like, planet surface kind of stuff. I would be hitting a lot more claims. I'd be running over there to drill like little 10 peck things all the time. Or I can just keep dropping. Just drop a lot of peds worth of probes as a rookie, and then hit like a little rookie claim that's worth a darn. And then run over and drill that one claim. Kind of saving me a little bit of time too, if you think about it. And as long as I can get Nawa core shards to actually drop, then it would all make a little sense. So, how many more probes I think I got here before my thing's halfway over? Oh, alright, maybe 5. We'll get our way over here to the Mountains of Madness teleporter, and we'll drop our last bit over there probably. Because over here, it really wasn't hitting. List we ended up with maybe 3 peds a list, let's say, half ped a gully. So, yeah, like 5 ped back on the 10. No, that's not good return. And don't get me wrong, you can get bad return everywhere. Like it is what it is. Sometimes it's just not a good area to be mining at that time. And that could very well be right what it is right now. I just didn't come here when I should have. This morning it was doing good and I did not want to quit. So I was like breaking even out here doing this and I was like, man, I want to show how that works because I'm hitting some claims. Not now. So either way, I wanted to make a video, like I said, and get the info out there. I don't want to say this works yet. It isn't to be like, oh, hey, come on out here, this is fact. It's just kind of like testing a theory. So I'm not saying, y'all, that you can actually come out here and do this yet. I'm still trying to discover it myself, but I really haven't got around to putting out all the time it maybe would take to 100% prove it either, because it won't be easy. It's not like you're gonna just stumble upon, a Nawa core shard claim like all the time, I imagine, up here, even if you are able to claim them. Oop, a very poor sunburst. Right off the bat, check it out, y'all. Got ourselves one there. Not Nawa core, but sunburst stone. 2 meters deep. Oh, 7, sorry. Oh, look, 1.32 ped. Now I could be out rookie mining and be digging up like 5 or 10 peck claims, or I could come up here and rookie mine and get something worth a ped or something now and then. So, and my thing is like I'm not even 100% sure what the shards or the Mamnoon will look like if I happen to run by it. I'm just hoping it pops up and you can tell. Like it's not hard to find, or I mean hard to see, but. And you can check it out. You can come out here and mine around the little Mountains of Madness place like I am. And there's not a lot of creatures here, depending on the area you're at. So you can get a couple probes in over here checking around too. And maybe we'll also get herself a ground spawn, and I can show you all what I mean by the fruit and stone being a little bigger. Ooh, what is this? It's like a little arena here. That's cute. It's like a graveyard or something, I guess. An Indian graveyard, maybe? Like in the Mountains of Madness? Hell, I don't know. Do not bury your pets in the Mountains of Madness, y'all. Okay. I kind of want to get a little farther south. We'll just run through these things and see how tough they are. If they're actually going to chase me and if they're fast enough to keep up. As I mean, it's not like I have to stop running till I hit a claim. So we'll want to show you all what a ground spawn looks like. So if I can outrun them, we'll just keep it going, right? Frigate. Run right through the bastards. Let's see, got one on me now. Oh yeah, Uncle Joker can outrun those. So we're good. We'll just keep it going, doing our thing. Hopefully get ourselves another claim here. I really do hope this works, and it's not just the side effect of me being up here, at the mountains. Like, have I gone mad? Or is this really a thing that's possible? It should be, right? It should be possible. Maybe. But like I said, you never know. Virtual Sense is pretty smart. I would doubt if I could one-up them on an idea. They've probably already made it where that's not a thing that I could do up here. Just to try to, keep the market good on Nawa core shards and on all that. Okay, so see here, look, Bombardo. It's probably going to be a couple hundred. You ready? Oh, only 64. Well, that doesn't really show what I mean. But I did pick up a several hundred stack or whatever the other day, and I've looted like 393 pieces of dung in one little piece earlier, or little spawn, I guess. Is the dung still here? Oh, no, but that one is. 102 pieces. Picked that one up on my earlier mining run. Probably should have stored that in the trade term or in the storage before I made this video, but oh well. Is what it is. I was trying earlier to see everything I could pick up in a 20 ped run, like off the floor and all that too. So, tiny crude oil. Oh, I didn't mean to click another. Unless I hit a claim, then I totally did mean to. Tiny crude oil again. Yep, I meant to do it. Just testing y'all. See? Totally. Alright. So that was like 80 peck almost. Ped or so. Just under. Of oil on that one. So as you can see, it doesn't really take much of the claims to start paying you back here, at least. We got that one. That one was like 78 oil. So oil itself is like 1.63 pad. Less than 3. Yeah, we're not close to breaking even anywhere near yet, but you never know. A little medium claim or whatever would do it. And also, I don't know if it's still possible, but there was a time years ago when I was doing the same kind of thing at Foma Fortuna. I was rookie mining and I hit a global of oil in the main arena. Yeah, there's like a 50 something ped oil claim, which is pretty crazy. Oh, a very poor crude oil. Nice. But yeah, it's possible to global indoors rookie mining. I've done it myself. But then after that, I got to thinking the multiplier on that I must have wasted. That's like 1,000 multiplier. if I had got that when I dropped an actual probe or something, a value, would I have hit like a, potentially like a drill tower or something, or nice claim like that, an Uber 4-digit loot, who knows? And yet I wasted it on that probe. I have wondered that. It kind of keeps me up at night sometimes. Was that the tower for my avatar? Maybe. They finally gave me the good multiplier and I squandered it. Who knows, right? You never know in this game. I like to think the system just kind of pays you back what it should. Yeah, there's multipliers in it, but I think they're within range of kind of like what you should be owed for the most part anyway, regardless of the activity you're doing. Like, you know, I would get it back doing this over time, just like I would anything else. And a tiny Listerium. Drill that sucker out real quick. Oh, he was almost a ped. Oh, wait, no. That was a ped, and that wasn't a very poor claim. Interesting. Maybe, has to be like 1.10. Okay, here we go. I see it. All right, look, Paplons. Y'all ready? Look at the size of this Paplon. Find 102. So, yet again, it's not as big as some of the ones I found, but start thinking about that. If we can get Nawa core shards of 102, man, that's some money right there, you know? So that's kind of what we're after, y'all. Just to kind of prove that theory, I guess, just like I said earlier a couple times. Circling the conversation back around, I guess, yet again. But that's the goal. To have a good time out here and prove what mining can be like in the Mountains of Madness. Yeah. Hopefully we don't hit the bug where we're going in and out of water on a slope. Nope, we're good. I believe over here it's the cultists, right? And yeah, and they are not friendly. So, pretty sure I am already in aggro range, potentially. We'll see. I thought maybe I could come around this south side here of the mountain area and not be too bothered by them, but let's find out. He didn't really go for me, so I guess I'm alright. Very poor Listerium. Are you gonna make me go say hi to him? I don't have ammo right now, though, darn it. I don't really want to go say hi. Oh no, I don't have to. We're good. Oh, I thought I was gonna be able to ride the claim rod while I drill it. That would have been fun. Spin in a circle on top, but now I fell off. Darn. But as you can see, claims kind of pay back relatively quick up here too. It won't take long, and I bet I'm already at the 10 ped mark or more just now, so I'm already got half my return from the first run. It's already like paid itself back from how terrible it started to get there for a bit. And I still got like 40 probes to go, so yeah. Only about like 3 or 4 more claims and we'll be sitting prettier for sure. Let's not go down there and say hi to him. Let's keep up here on top of the mountain, I guess. Oh, and it's hard to try to like keep your eyes on your avatar too for like ground spawns. They were like staring it down. But I really hope this works. Hmm. Come on now. At least the scenery's interesting, you know? It's a cool place to be hanging out and mining, I suppose. They did a pretty good job designing the place. "35 probes left. Well, I guess." I think I started with like 120, something like that, almost 130. So it's been a little bit at it. You get your rookie mining's worth, that's for sure. You know? You can't complain about the length of time you get to hang out. My freaking back hurts. I'm sorry I'm sitting all crooked. Y'all ever have that too, where like you do something weird at work and then no matter like what, you're like, ah. So now I'm like trying to set at a weird angle so it's less painful. But I'm sure it looks bizarre as hell on video. Like, why is he diagonal? You can't set straight up and down? No, no, not today. Come on. You're not really helping with my video here, Mindark, if you're not giving me back some claimage, you know? But I guess at the plus side, it's not like I lost a lot of peds, you know? I had fun today and goofed off, and if I lost 10 ped, then wow, I could have had a lot more loss doing other things. So there's always that too. But I really thought this would be the good place for beginner mining. I think it's got the potential for it. It just all has to kind of like come together, so to speak. You know, you get yourself the fruit and stone while you're out here rookie mining to help cover a little bit of your costs that you can sell back somewhere. And then hopefully get like the Mamnoon or the Nawakor shards. Ooh, a double claim, huh? We got a tiny Listerium and a tiny crude oil. Alright. Kinda cool, we got a double claim. Those are exciting. 2 claims at once. Yes. I'll take that. Hmm. I was hoping to get a little bit more Toulon specific resources because there's like nice markup on these. If you look, we're like 240%, maybe. I don't think that's even remotely right, but I don't have them refined, so we can't get an accurate value. But look, yeah, y'all. So, I mean, even the claims you do hit here of Toulon ores do have good markup if we're not getting the shards versus, doing this on Calypso or Arcadia, and chances are you're not going to get um, what's it called? Decent markup at Calypso doing this. You're going to be hitting a lot more list and crude oil than I am. And I'm hitting a good share of it. So I was talking to a society mate there real quick, Mr. Hax Kutcher. He's been hunting over at Coram Coast for a couple days, so that's very nice of him. And he's kind of just doing his thing. I think he's back on Calypso now also. But he made a couple really nice stream videos of his hunts at Gorham. Yeah, the dude's got a good setup for gear for his level too. He hunts pretty well. I I think he may be right that the Korra mobs just didn't want to pay out for him because he doesn't have the adequate like DPS setup to match their HP or whatever. Like Mindark doesn't want to pay you unless you're using like the appropriate gear for what you're killing kind of thing. Maybe I don't know. I think we heard that somewhere that that's what 2.0 is supposed to be, is to like encourage you to like use appropriate things on appropriate mobs or whatever. I don't know what the heck they meant. Mindark's very cryptic about stuff, but you know. Ooh. 18 more drops. Let's see if we can turn it around. Well, I've got 10 ped just in list and oil. And then over here we've got 1.3, 2.6. So 3 ped. So we'd be losing 7 right now if we didn't get anything else, I guess. Which is pretty bad. But at least we got more than 50%. I've had worse mining runs. And I don't expect to profit every time out here doing this, you know? That would be ridiculous. Very poor Listerium. But every one of these brings me quite a bit closer to breaking even. Because now maybe we're only down like 5 ped, right? Ooh, yeah. Who knows? We'll see. But that's also just it. Look at how many probes you can come out and drop as a new player and experience this and have a chance at something really fast, you know? And it adds up and you still get your same kind of return. But I'm not being taxed. If y'all look, there's no tax out here. No tax. It's brilliant. I don't know why this area isn't absolutely crawling with miners yet. And it always has kind of shocked me. I understand Manraya doesn't have a lot of mining over there. People aren't, you know, mining the hell out of it because there's a lot of creatures and it makes it hard to do it overall. Like you can't mine your way across those craters pretty easy and be left alone. It's just near impossible. But you can come out here and mine a little bit and be left alone and don't have the tax too. Yep, yep. I think that's neat. We got 11 more drops. We'll probably get one more claim maybe, and that would be good. I wouldn't complain then, I guess. It'd be nice to get one more ground spawn to show y'all what I mean. Even if it's like dung and it's a couple hundred pieces of dung, at least I'd be like, that's what I'm showing y'all. Look at the potential. Not that I can guarantee prove this works, but all of the things kind of line up to say that it could. You know, it's just about the random shot in the dark at it, I guess, or being struck by lightning or winning the lottery, whatever term y'all want to win, to get that exact thing to line up perfect to be like, oh look, a large claim of now a core shards. Hell yeah, you know? For sure. 6 more? Oh, come on now. But yeah, look at the nice wide open space. Not too terrible in this corner. Be left alone. And at least the fruit and whatnot shows up pretty easy on this terrain. There's not a whole bunch of grass and everything to make it look odd or hard to find. Four more? Tiny crude oil. This will probably be like 80 peck or so. Ooh, more than that. Thank you, Mandark. Give me just a little bit. Oh, 82. Cool. Every little bit counts when you're mining with just a little bit at the moment, you know? Last drop. Here we go. And then I guess we'll teleport in and we'll see what we got overall. And then we'll probably look at the markup on Nawacore and show you what I mean. So, see y'all in a bit. Alright, so let's check it out real quick. Doesn't look like we got an auctioneer over here near us. That's kind of a buzzkill. But let's see what we found. 15.94. Not bad. So we were just 4 peds short. But some of this does have markup though too. Like I said, these are like 130, 140% maybe potentially. So that'll help a little bit. And let's see, we'll toss it here in the storage. With all this, like, yeah, look at the fruit and stones and dung and everything. I found like these hay moros was one claim up here of hay moros or one find, 199 of them, right? Like look at the massive pile of dung building up. It's crazy because you find such large piles of stuff on the floor. And then these are also the other things that I've got so far rookie mining up here. I found zircon, I got some sham. So you're getting a lot of those Toulon specific resources with good markup while you're out here trying to get your Navicore shards. And that's kind of what I'm hoping to show y'all down the road is that it actually works. But until then, I mean, I wanted to at least get a video out there. Maybe some of y'all will see this and also want to try it yourself. So come on out to the Mountains of Madness and Dsec-9 because I truly believe this is one of the better, if not best places for beginner mining in the game. Like if you put everything together, all the ability to avoid the mobs, how you can save time by being able to drop more rookie probes without having to go back for 10 pet claims all the time. You'll get larger claims. It's not taxed. The markup, the chance for Nawacore shards, the larger finds on the floor for scavenging your fruit stones, your dungs, and the potential of Nawacore shards or sham, or I mean Mamnoon on the floor. Dude, this is the place to be for beginner miner. I really think so. So if you come out here and you got the week to spend and you're gonna go rookie mine somewhere anyway, come to the Mountains of Madness and Dsec-9 because Virtual Sense did a hell of a job on these areas, and I believe there's a lot of potential in it. I truly do. So, other than that, if y'all can, please like and subscribe. It helps grow my channel. And also come on out to the Coram Coast, where you can earn the most. Y'all have a great day. Thank you again.